Okay, so in the last video, we managed to validate our form values, and we managed to send the validation errors to the index.php page here. But we're not displaying any errors, so let's handle that. So let's go to our editor here in index.php. Right at the top, let's open up a PHP tag there, and we're going to create a function which we're going to use to display the error. So we're going to say function and output error. Okay, and we're going to receive one parameter here, which is the error key. And basically inside of there, we're going to say if is set. So since we're passing the errors as a get parameter, so we're going to have to check in the get variable here, and we say error key. So if it is set, then echo. We're going to echo a p tag string there, that is, and we're just going to close it, and in there let's put in a span, and in the span we're just going to echo that $_get and the field there, error key. Okay, so the span needs to have some classes, so that is shown in red. So we're going to do class, and these are bootstrap specific, so label and label danger. Okay, so next what we need to do is we need to call output error for each of the validation fields here. So right underneath first name, let's open a PHP tag there and just say echo output error, and the key for this validation error for first name is first name. Okay, so if there's an error for first name, it's going to be outputted underneath first name. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to submit this form here. I'll do a send. So in index.php, it says on line 5 we have an error, so I'll just quickly check that out. So line 5, I didn't close this using a semicolon, so I'll go back to the form here. I'll remove all these from the URL. So loading the form freshly, when I do send, now we're being brought back to this index.php page, but we're still not showing any errors here. Okay, so let's see why that is. The reason for that is I am doing two echoes. So inside output error, I am echoing, and inside of this, when I'm calling it as well, I am echoing. So what I will do actually is I'll remove the echo statement here, and I'll just do a return. Okay, and right underneath here, if nothing has been returned, there is no errors, so I'll just return an empty string, so nothing else will be output there. So okay, so let's put the echo statement back here because we want to control it outside when we're calling the function. Okay, so I'll come here and resubmit the form. Now it's saying unexpected string on line 7. Should not be returned, it should be returned. Refresh, so I'll come back, php index.dev. So I'll submit the form. So now we're not being shown anything. Okay, let's see why that is. So first name, obviously first name is empty, so what is the problem? So let's see, get error key. Okay, so the problem is that this should not be in quotes, it should just be as it is here, because error key is a variable, so it's not a actual string. So I'm going to come back and submit. So as you can see, now we're displaying the error for first name. It says first name cannot be empty, and when we inspect that, it's just this p tag which has a span inside it, which is being displayed, as you can see here. And these classes are just what Bootstrap made available to us because we linked to Bootstrap using this CDN here. So I'll just close the inspector tag here. Now what we're going to do is I'll just copy this PHP echo statement here and put it for each input field here. So now instead of first name, we're going to do last name, and here let's paste it there, and let's just do for email. Okay, so basically these values here are being taken from this HTML get variable here. So first name will have some value if it is not validated properly, so if the validation fails, and last name and email body as well, subject. Okay, so email. Now let's echo for subject, and these statements, error statements, will only be outputted if an error occurs for that field. So next, let's do for body. Okay, so I'll save it. And now what we're gonna do is I'll just do send. As you can see now, since we left everything empty, it is showing validation errors for all of them. So now I'll do Lisa. Now do send. So as you can see now, it's not showing errors for Lisa. So any field that has been entered is not going to show errors for them. Okay. So now let's make sure that we fill in all the fields. So let's do Lisa. Okay. Leon, and I'll just fill in my email. Subject is hi, how are you? Let's do greetings from Lisa. And if everything works fine, we should be taken to the success page. And now do a send. And now it says the URL success.php was not found on this server. So let's see what the problem was. Success.php, of course we did create it, so maybe we made a mistake in spelling it. So success.php name. Yeah, so the problem was that our direction in process here, the spelling of success was wrong. There were 3 C's. So what I'll do is I'll just go back here in the form and I'll resubmit that. So I'll do a send again. This time after sending the email is to say redirect us to success.php and then say success in sending email. Okay. So so that brings us to the end of this tutorial series, which is PHP contact form tutorial with validation. And then I thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. If it was, please subscribe and comment and share these videos so that others can learn from it as well. And I thank you for watching. I'll see you soon in another series. Cheers. Bye bye.